What's good, everybody? This your boy Mike coming to you from Reality Warpers. Yo, I got a question. Do spiritual topics pique your interest? Do you desire unique conversations? Sit down, calm your mind, just have a conversation. And after we have a talk, if you feel like you got information of substance, like and subscribe to the channel. And if you know anybody that have like minds, share my content, and together we can warp reality. So without further ado, let's get to the show. This is how the magnet works. You have 2 times throughout the day where you are manifesting things. So every day, whether you consciously know you are doing it or not, you are manifesting something. Okay? When God made Eve, she was alone as well. She wasn't lonely because Adam was there asleep. He was recovering from the surgery he just had. He's human, so cut rib. He's recovering while he's asleep. She's alone with God. Okay, so what was Eve doing at the time she was alone? Having a conversation with God. Okay, God said that I have no hands but your hands, I have no feet but your feet, I have no mouth but your mouth. Like, so he's not here physically. So who was Eve talking to? No one. Eve was silent, and Eve was in her thoughts, quiet, alone, out in nature, being herself, So, and then Adam woke up and Eve was there. So, meditation is a way of you being alone with yourself, alone with your thoughts. Now, in this state of theta, I want you to look at this state of theta mind state, theta wavelength. I want you to look at this state as a drawing board. Okay? You're drawing a canvas, whatever that picture is. And in this canvas, you are the best painter or the best crayon colorer or whatever in the world. Okay? And you are drawing this painting and you are making that painting whatever you want it to be. And every time you are in theta, do that trick. Think of whatever you are trying to do at that moment as a canvas. So when you wake up in the morning, how you want your day to be? Paint that canvas. Soon as you wake up, don't grab your phone and start texting and scrolling and looking at Facebook and all that kind of stuff like that. Soon as you wake up in the morning, paint your day. Lay in bed, just lay in bed, stare at the wall or stare at the ceiling or something while you're laying on your back and paint your day. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Have it as dark as you can in your room. Soon as you wake up in the morning, have it as dark as you can in the room. Paint your day how you want your day to be. I want my day to be a good day. I want my day to be smooth. I want my day to be efficient. I want to be, resourceful. I want to, whatever. How do you want your day to be? Or, oh man, I gotta go to work. I'm so tired of clocking in. I'm so ready to quit. How do you want your day to be? Because you are creating it. Paint that canvas. You ever notice when you are taking a shower, if you're not in the shower just singing or whatever, and sometimes it still happen when you singing. Sometimes when you in the shower, you have thoughts, like you have like good ideas. You be like, oh man, that's actually a good idea, or something like that. You ever notice that you are in theta mind state and you are getting memories back? Water carry memories, and the water that's hitting you when you are taking a shower have memories, and everybody memories is connected. Like, I mean, it's all a source. Water is, again, I said, be around nature, be around things that give out oxygen, because that's life. Life is God. Water is like a vessel, another vessel of God. It hold all of the memories that your soul have. Your soul have all the memories and is held right here in the subconscious. So water have all the memories of your soul. So as you're taking the shower, you're getting a rush of memories hitting you at once. And every now and then, boo, it just pop out. Boo, 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 boo. Idea. So being around water, you can connect with God. You can connect with yourself, your higher self. Okay. That's theta mind state, being in a theta mind state on a consistent basis, learning how to put yourself in theta mind state consciously. A lot of times you go in theta mind state subconsciously, like you don't know that you're putting yourself in theta mind state, but you're just naturally doing it. And a lot of times it's when you're doing something that you like to do on a consistent basis over and over and over again. Like, for example, people that like to play sports or something like that. When you're practicing, when you on doing your alone thing, when you're just practicing on your own skill, your own thing, whatever. When you are in that mind state of like, I'm just trying to get this right, and you go into that little zone, whatever. That's when you start thinking of how you want whatever you're trying to do to go. Whatever trick you're trying to do, whatever shot you're trying to make, whatever, block you trying to, do, or throw pass you trying to throw, whatever touchdown you trying to run. That's when you get into that zone, that's when you imagine yourself doing that. Okay. And the more you do that, that's muscle memory. The mind acts and the body reacts. Okay. There was a part on the Matrix where when Morpheus and Neo, when they put the thing in the back of the neck and then they go into their mind. That's basically what they do. They go into their mind. Okay. And again, like I said, God created the universe through meditation. Like, this is exactly what happened. Like, they just showed it right there on the Matrix. But you can think of whatever. God thoughts are not our thoughts. God's intelligence level is so far beyond ours, and he know exactly who he is, what he can do. That's the difference between us and God. And I know that might touch a lot of religious people because people be thinking like, you trying to compare yourself to God. But again, in Genesis chapter 1, he said, we're going to create man in our image, in our likeness. So the difference, but like he created us exactly like him. The difference is the intelligence level. Okay, so listen, I know that's a little deep, whatever, but um, that's just how I. When you really look at you know Genesis, and again, I said in past videos, sometimes the Bible might not be interpreted the way it should be interpreted. So a lot of people probably haven't heard of thing it like the Bible being broke down that type of way. So, and I'm gonna get into different you know episodes on how I feel about the Bible and break down different interpretations of the Bible. My interpretations I've got out of certain things out of the Bible and all that kind of stuff like that. But just saying, in back to the Matrix thing I was saying, Neo and Morpheus was after they put the thing in the back of the head, they go into this white room. Once they go into that white room, whatever they thought about, whatever they needed at the time, whatever they wanted to do, whatever they wanted to practice, popped up. Okay, so it popped up and they started doing whatever they needed to do. Once they got out of that, you know, simulation, they body mentally remembered whatever it needed to do, and they was able to do it in regular life. Okay, so that is what theta is. But that right there, that example of the Matrix was just a very focused and concentrated theta state. Okay, controlled theta, or whatever they was doing it by machine or whatever. So that basically like putting yourself in a theta state, and now you're able to do whatever you need to do versus you practicing over time and trying to get it right yourself, that type thing. So meditation is a lot deeper than what some people think about. I know some people that's just now getting into meditation. I know this was a deep video for you if you are just now getting into meditation, and hit me up in my emails. I'm open to consultations and things of that nature. Please hit me up in my email. I would love to have a conversation with you. But I know some people think that meditation is just a way of relaxing and getting my yogi on and all of that, but it goes a lot deeper than what you think. So uh, do your research as much as you can on meditation and practice meditation. Experiment on it. Like whatever you read about, whatever video you see, whatever practice you do exactly what they say. Do exactly what they say and do it for a period of time. Like you set yourself for a period of time where you want to focus and do exactly what you are studying, practicing what you are studying, and see what experiences you get. Okay. And that way, you can move in confidence in your life. You can move indefinite in your life. You can understand what your purpose is in your life when you start to understand yourself, when you start to connect with God, when you are able to get those questions answered that you don't know how to ask questions to people, like those questions that you have in your head where I don't know how to talk to nobody or ask anyone for help on this question in my life, but this is something that I feel is holding me back and I'm not growing and I don't know what to do. And those type questions, when you are alone and you are connecting with God, that's how you get those answers. Sometimes ain't nobody got those answers but God, and he want you to be able to connect with him and not depend on nobody else. Okay, so sometimes you need to be alone. Stop with those people that don't know how to be single. Stop. Be alone. That's on another subject. But it's that, click that you needed to hear. So be alone. Focus on yourself, and figure out who you are. Connect with that higher self of yours, and then warp your reality through, Theta. So I appreciate y'all for joining me on this another awesome episode of Reality Warpers. Y'all catch me on the next episode.